Y'all know how when the season is over, we normally get a rundown about everybody on the cast. Over here, it was the Melody and Martell Holt show. And so at the end of this, everybody had gave their thoughts about Melody and Martell Holt. That don't even make sense. Don't come back with that mess next season, okay, please? Thank you. Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review, well, the last review for Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 3, Episode 19, Lo-and-Be-Holt. This was the season finale. Okay, let's get into it. Melody, she's making calls. She's planning her video premiere for, well, a video premiere party for her video Telltale Signs. And she has Tiffany come by. They're going to go ahead and interview some people because Melody needs the help. They're going to interview some people for internship positions. And she's excited because all of the people interviewing are students from Alabama A&M, her alma mater. We love to see it. They bring up the luncheon. And Tiffany tells Melody about Tisha's line of questioning, you know. So, girl, tell us your dirt. Tell us your tea. Tell us about a time that you overcame. And she tells Melody that Tisha specifically wanted the dirt. And Melody's like, what? She said that? She wanted the dirt? Yeah, girl, that's what she said. Melody's taken aback because she feels like they should have been trying to get to know Tiffany as a person instead of, you know, only wanting to know what's your tea, girl? What's your tea? I guess so soon in the game. It's like, bring her in first and then, you know, we can get into, okay, girl, so what you got going on? Maybe not lead with, so what you got going on? You know, I guess that's what Melody is trying to say. I don't know. It's the day of the party. And Melody, she's getting things in order. Her event coordinator is ready to give all of these tasks to these interns. They're on their way. And Melody's like, listen, don't pull out no stops. I need for you to be hard on them. Go in, okay? Because I need to know who is going to be a good fit for the Melody Holt brand. So yeah, don't go easy on them at all. And the coordinator is like, you know what? I was way ahead of you. I was going to do that anyway because that's how I am. The guests are arriving. Melody looks great. I loved her dress, her hair, everything looked great. She looked very nice for her party. Outside the party, y'all, what Destiny had on? Because I just don't understand why she chose that. It was very Fashion Nova. No shade to the girls who wear Fashion Nova. I got a pair of Fashion Nova jeans in my closet right now. But we all know that that's that fast fashion. Child, I can't wear it but one time. You know, you're not wearing it for longevity. You know, and, you know, sometimes the stuff is cute and then sometimes it's like, girl, that look cheap. You know, get the stuff that's for less, but get the stuff that looks the most expensive when you shopping for less. That's the idea. I think I think every woman should know that when she's shopping, even when she's shopping on the fast fashion sites like Zara and Fashion Nova and Forever 21 and H&M, all of those stores, you know, it's not high end, but they have some nice pieces, you know, and if you put your stuff together better than that, Destiny, then I don't think it would have looked as cheap. But I ain't like that little 2-piece number. It was ill fitted. It didn't really fit. It just, no, don't do that one no more. But anyway, Destiny, Maurice, and Wanda and Kimmy, they're joking about, you know, the honeymoon. We have to do this, I guess, continually. I want that to stop as well next season. Let's not try to, you know, allude to threesomes between Kimmy, Destiny, and Maurice, or, you know, a whole situation between Kimmy and Destiny. I just don't want to do that because it's just banter, you know, like none of y'all gonna do none of it. So like, why are we even doing all of this? Why play these games? Wanda telling him, don't you be bringing no single woman to your honeymoon. You know better than that. Ain't nobody worried about Destiny, Wanda. Ain't nobody worried. Tiffany blurts out, I wonder where Martell is. I wonder if Martell's coming. Destiny's like, girl, why? See, there you go again. Martell ain't gonna be there. Or he shouldn't have been there. Let me say that, because we all know he was there. But he shouldn't have been showing up. And he definitely didn't get an invitation. So why, girl, why? why did you think that? Melody, she's back in the back getting a little agitated because things are not progressing as fastly as she would have hoped. I guess things are starting on time. I don't know what time the thing was supposed to start, but according to Melody, she's falling behind. She waiting on a dog. She's going to walk out with the Rottweiler like she did in her video. And she's waiting on things to start. Her mama back there like, let's dance. Girl, no, I don't want to dance. I just want to get this show on the road. Get the show on the road. Outside, Wanda is giving Destiny relationship advice, telling her that she got to have a good butterfly to keep her a man. And they was like, the dance? With like, yeah, girl, the dance. Is your butterfly on point, sister girl? Because Wanda say that's all you need. That's all you need to have is that motion of them legs, the butterfly, and you'll be able to keep that man. They joke about side pieces and side husbands, and Kimmy, she's like, listen, let's just go ahead and just squash this right now. And she says that she wishes Patricia was there. And, she's like, y'all know Patricia. And Tisha says, I know Patricia. And everybody like, damn, girl, that was a lot. And in her confessional, she says that Patricia was once married to Marceau and Maurice's brother. There's that. I want to say, bring Mama Marceau Maurice into the fold, because, ma'am, what you was doing back in the day, and it ain't no judgment, but I feel like all these folks got different daddies. I don't think Marceau and Maurice have the same father. I think that it's Marceau and maybe that brother, and then Maurice and his sister. I think that's how it goes. I think it might be two baby daddies in the mix. Either way, they got a lot of siblings, just randomly, popping in. But this brother was married to Patrice, and this is why Maurice was, staying at Patrice's house. Because at first, y'all, I was like, hold up, Patrice, girl. What you doing, girl? Why is Maurice coming to stay with you? But he was coming to stay with his brother and his, then wife. Tisha say Patrice broke the brother-in-law's heart, and so that's why I guess she say she don't see it for Miss Patrice. Anyway, Miss Patrice can vouch for Kimmy, and the fact that Kimmy was not involved with Maurice while he was still married. And so that's that. Okay, anyway, sorry y'all. Vanessa. Oh no. Vanessa she had a table greeting, I guess. I got a children's book coming out, and then Wanda comes over. Hey girl. What's going on? And Vanessa is very condescending to Miss Wanda. It's obvious that she feels like she's better, and she thinks she's better than Miss Wanda, or anything that Miss Wanda gives. She thinks Miss Wanda is ghetto, like G-I, ghetto. She thinks Miss Wanda is ghetto, and so she just really, she don't see it for her. But anyway, Miss Wanda say, can she, can I take you away? Can we have a conversation? Let's go talk, girl. Do I have to? I mean, it ain't that deep. I'm just trying to talk, girl. Just come talk. Okay, I'll be back, y'all. And so they go over there and they talk. Wanda says, are we good? After the last conversation, are you and I okay? Miss Vanessa says that, we good as long as you stop giving my daughter advice. And, and when you think you know something about me, think again. Because if you come at me again like that, you're going to get the same reaction. Miss Wanda's like, listen, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Miss Wanda always feel like she got the right to say whatever she want to say about whatever she hears or sees out there in the blogs. Miss Wanda say, I can speak on it. It's my mouth. I can speak on it. No, Miss Wanda, you cannot. You just can't blurt out what you think about what you read in the blogs. I'm gonna need for you to be a little bit more diplomatic. But I know she don't. I know Miss Wanda don't know nothing about diplomatic. So anyway, they agree on, keeping it cute. And then they go on about their business. Wanda talking about some, okay, girl, I'll check you later, girlfriend. I found that hilarious. I'm gonna start saying that to all the girls. All right, check you later. That's such a old school type of thing to say to somebody when when you parting ways. All right, check you later. Check you later. You can tell Miss Wanda was in her prime, in the late 70s, in the late 70s, 80s. That's when Miss Wanda was out in these streets. Okay, the ladies, Destiny, Kimmy, Tisha, and Tiffany, they're sitting down talking. And Tisha brings up that, her and Tiffany's conversation. And she tells them, that she asked Tiffany, about a tough time that she had in her life that she had to get over. And, tell us how you got through it since you claim to be so transparent. And Tisha shares that Tiffany said she wanted more. And then Tiffany blurts in and she's like, no, I said I wanted different. And Tisha's like, no, you said more. I said different. We run it back. Sis said more and different. So both of y'all right, I guess. Tiffany explains, what she meant by different or more. And she felt stagnant in her first relationship. In her first marriage. And she compared it to a hamster wheel. So I guess they was just spinning their wheels. Nothing happening. Nothing going on. She wanted different. Kimmy says, okay, but this is what I'm saying. For us, our business had to be put out on the front street, just right away. And for you want us to get what you giving in doses and pieces. And so that's where I have an issue. And she said, so if we decide not to be transparent, that should be okay. Just like you're not being transparent right now, that should be okay. And she's basically like a don't ask, don't tell kind of thing. She's not just going to volunteer her tea, but ma'am, that's exactly what they're saying. They're not just going to volunteer it. So you just coming into the fold like, oh yeah, so your son was vaping? I heard he was vaping. Yeah, about monster vaping. Girl, that wasn't your place to do all that. Nor was it, you was trying to correlate the time that you met Destiny with, in the past and now and all, whatever. But it wasn't the right time. So Tiffany, yeah, you need to take your own advice. What you trying to get, what you expect out of people, you got to be willing to give. Tisha chimes in, and she's like, for example, when it comes to questions, when you came in and mentioned Lewis brought a son into the marriage, Tisha says it wouldn't have been cool for me to just be like, oh, so the son wasn't from Lewis? So you got another man? It wouldn't have been cool to do that. And then Tiffany is like, well, duh. I appreciate that because that's messy as hell. And so that, again, full circle, you got to be able to take, you got to be able to dish out what you're expecting people to give you. So yeah, that's that on that, Tiffany. Oh, Tiffany, of course, tries to defend herself, and she says that she uses Kimmy as like her scapegoat. And she says that I wouldn't just, walk up and be like, hey, is Jalen your son? Or is he Maurice? Is Jalen Maurice's son? And Kimmy's like, wait a minute, whoa. Now, how I get in it? Tiffany was just going around and around and around. Okay, I'm moving on from that. I just had a whole bunch of notes on that that big, long conversation. Okay, Melody, she comes out and she introduces the video. It's all cute or whatever. Destiny and Tiffany know all the words, off in the cut. Melody was singing a little bit on her runs a little bit. She was sounding okay. I don't know if, she had a little reverb help, a little auto-tune help, but she sounded okay, It's all right for a little yin yang yang around the house. Um, there's a lyric where she's like that the dude had a baby and Tisha over there. Oh, I didn't hear that. Everybody looking at her like, girl, that just shows that she ain't listened to the song at all. She ain't about listen at all. Afterwards, Melody greets her friends and everybody, and she and Destiny go and step away. Tisha then asks the group, did they like the video? Everybody says they like the video. Marceau, on the other hand, says he just don't like the song because it's about his partner. Destiny and Melody in this conversation. So Destiny got an issue with Melody dismissing the fact that she doesn't have a village. And Melody has both sides of the family. She got Martell's family. She got her family. She got a brother. She got a village that she's created for herself. And when Destiny complains about not having one, Melody is, I guess, a little bit dismissive. And what she would like for Melody is for Melody to watch her kids. She want to be able to watch Melody kids. She want bragging rights. It's really, this whole conversation was annoying to me because, for one, it ain't even the time or the place for this, girl. Why you coming up? Why we even doing all of this right now? Why you walking up on me in my moment to talk about your hurt feelings and you don't have a village? Girl, this could have waited. And Melody said that in her confessional. This could have been a phone conversation, after the fact. This is not, we should not be hashing this out right now. She presumes to know Melody's life and how easy it is, and this, that, and the third. And Melody's like, "Listen, girl, it took me time to build up my village, and I got my village. Everybody in my village ain't my family, but that's what this is. You have to, step out there and meet people and create your own village if you are a single person and you don't have a spouse that's, in your house. I'm sure she has LeBeric, but she would like a girlfriend that she can just drop her kids off with and vice versa." And Melody's like, "But my kids ain't even really checking for you like that. They be like, boring Destiny." And then Destiny says, "But I mean, why are your kids even saying that? You shouldn't even be allowing them to say that about another adult." And then Melody says, "Don't tell me how to parent." Ain't nobody telling you how to parent. I'm just saying, Destiny, you're being passive aggressive, and both of y'all do that back and forth. And I don't see how they're friends, because for one, I can't with the needy friend. I'm not to say that it like irks me, but it's taxing. It's taxing trying to please somebody all the time. It's like you ain't never satisfied with what I give or with who I am. It's just always a I feel a way about, or I just, girl, when I feel, girl. And that's what Destiny be giving. I feel like every scene they had with the two of them, Destiny was trying to have a sit down about what her feelings are. And it's like, not to dismiss your feelings, but girl, can we not? Can we do it another way? I don't know. Maybe because I don't really let things fester. When it comes to my friends, if I feel like you've wronged me, I will call you. and or call you. We can even have a conversation and I don't say anything, but I'm definitely going to call you back and we're going to talk about it. Because most times, for me, I'm not as easily offended, as some of my other friends. I'm just not. Some things just don't sting me the way that I know my words can sting other people. And I'm mindful of that, but I can't with the needy friend that feel like they just got to, they gonna make and mold you into their perfect friend. And it's like, no, people come with imperfections, and you take the good with the bad when it comes to a close friend. And when it comes to somebody wronging you, yes, you check that, you correct that, and you move on. But the stuff Destiny be complaining about, girl, I need you to just leave me alone with this. Leave me alone with this, okay? If you want me to watch your kids, all you had to do was call, girl. All you had to do was say, "Oh, Melody, next week I'm trying to go X, Y, and Z, trying to do X, Y, and Z. Are you available to watch Law? you know, for a night or, you know, for a couple of hours. And I'm sure Melody say, girl, you know what? Let me move some things around. Let me help you out. That's what you do. But you don't just sit by on the sidelines and expect people to just be like, oh, let me go and watch your kids. Or let me call her and see if she want to watch my kids. What? Who does that? And don't do that to me. Don't just assume because I got children, I want to watch yours. Don't do that, you know, unless we close like that. Don't do that. Anyway, Melody and Destiny go do this back and forth for a little while, and Melody just, you know, walks away from the conversation because it's about to get escalated. Both of them, like I said, were being very passive aggressive, and so it wasn't gonna get nowhere good. So it just is what it is, girl. Whatever. Let me go on over here to my village. Okay. Is that it? Oh, no. Okay, so Martell crashes the party. And he pulls Melody to the side and tells her that he supports her, you know, regardless of what the song is, regardless of all of that mess that they've been through up until now. He always supports her and her future endeavors, what she's doing right now. Musically, all of that. He supports it all because if she eats, the kids eat, and, you know, that's all he care about. And she's like, oh, thank you. Puts her hand out for the handshake. Thank you. He looking like, you're not gonna give me a hug? No. No physical contact like that other than, thank you. In his confessional, he talking about he need to get him an attorney because he might need to get, you know, a little piece of this money from Melody's earnings from this song. Martell, bye. Don't start. He trying to lead us because I feel like he would drag, and that would be the storyline for next season. Martell with his attorney trying to drag this out so he can get him some earnings. Martell, don't you dare. Don't you dare. I don't want to do this next season. I don't want it to be the Martell and Melody Holt show. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to do something else. The divorce is finalized. Okay, we have let's be done. Let's clear it out. This what Wendy be doing over there on Salt Lake City. She'd be like, I got to clear my energy. Let me just clear it out. I said, does that work? I feel like, you know, maybe it does. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that's it, guys. We are done with Love and Marriage Huntsville. And ooh, that tried to get the best of me. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.